This is Chris Kelly with your Model Fit Weeks 3 and 4 Phase 2 Circuit Training. So for this workout, what we're going to start out with for our accessory circuit, alright, is a pushing complex followed by a pulling complex. And a pushing complex, just like we did the first 2 weeks, would be 3 exercises complex together. Second, pulling complex, same thing. We're going to perform those 2 things back to back for a period of 8 minutes. Alright, so our first pulling circuit exercise would be a half push-up. I'm just going to hold the half push-up for a 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Immediately I'm going to go into 5 shoulder tap push-ups, followed by 5 lateral push-ups where I walk over, push up, walk over, push up. And that would be our pulling complex, or I'm sorry, our pushing complex. Now for our pulling complex, what we're going to need here is a bands here. Okay, and what I'm doing, I'm coming into a half squat. I'm performing 10 rows, followed by 10 one-arm rows on each side, and I'm ending with a band fly hold. So you just want to pull it out slightly, stick the chest out, and count to 10. Once again, we're going through those 2 things, 10 reps for each exercise, pushing complex followed by pulling complex, back to back, 8 minutes. All right, now moving on to our second series here. All right, we have our arm circuit. Okay, so for our arms, we're going to start out with a tricep pushback. All right, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take my band. I'm going to come here. I'm locking my elbows to my sides. I'm just pushing back in this manner, pausing at the top for 1 to 2 seconds, and coming back. I'm looking for 10 reps there. All right. After that, I've got, let me see, what do I have? I have horizontal curls. All right. For the horizontal curl, I'm going to come into a half squat. I'm concentrating. I'm just curling like this, pausing at the top, coming back together. Once again, 10 to 15 reps. You feel free to go a little bit higher rep with this. You know, you're going to need a fairly light band, but go up to 15 reps. No problem with that. Now for our shoulder complex, we're going to need a pair of dumbbells. Again, fairly light, 10 pounds is really all that I would go with this. Our 2 exercises for this are what are called scarecrow rotations. So for the scarecrow rotation, I'm just going to hold the dumbbells up here like this. I'm externally rotating up to the top and coming back down. The main thing with this exercise, my elbows do not move. So no shrugging of the shoulders. Think your elbows as the hinge. Keep them up at 90 degrees the whole time. I'm looking for 10 reps there. All right, and then we're going to do what is called a warrior walk. All right, with the warrior walk, I'm just going to hold the dumbbells up here, and I'm going to take 10 short choppy steps, pausing in the middle, and that would be the warrior walk. So once again, for those, you're going to set a clock for 6 minutes, go back and forth between those two pairs of exercises, and that is your sculpting circuit. So sculpting followed by accessory, move on to your conditioning.